What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? It is Monica Love TV, and welcome to another episode of What Do You Love About Fan Base? All fan base news and updates. This will be a short one today. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And definitely come join us on Spark. Click that QR code. Click that QR code. And yeah, definitely click that QR code and come over and join us. Okay. Again. It's been a lot going. It's been a lot going on, and I'm just giving y'all an update because what's been going on in this energy. First of all, the show is dedicated to social media news, what's going on, and I've been literally, um, just relaxing, doing some self care, um, because we're going into chapter 47, and as we go into chapter 47, I had wanted to chapter 47, okay, let y'all know what's going on. So again, I just been relaxing and chilling until this new version of fan base come out. Fan base, you'll be able to bring up your content, and there's a lot of big new surprises coming in. But what I'm noticing is that when you trying to work together, is too much complaining about how long it's taking and not it being done right. So what I've noticed just in general in the energy is I just been taking it easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not even gonna be here like maybe for 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go back to sleep because I've been sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Because um, I have a whole routine that's still going to continue. There's plenty of content on my YouTube. There's plenty of content on my other social media about fan base, and new version of fan base is finna drop. Please make sure you scan that QR code and come over here on Spark. Okay, make sure you definitely come over here on Spark. But the new version of fan base will be dropping soon. Again, the new version to be dropping soon. Okay. Again, you know what I'm saying? It's the same old thing. You know. I'm not even at this point. It's repetitive. Um, this is not just gonna be a social media app. These are not just gonna be social media things. These are going to be the new way of life, the way we do business, the way we conduct business, the way we build our communities, and love on one another. So, if you have not, like I said, please, by all means, click that QR code. Come join us on Spark. Um, come join us on Spark. Let's go.
With the NABJ in Atlanta this year, it was the perfect opportunity to introduce the journalism community to Spark. What's Spark? Well, Spark is Fanbase's answer to Twitter and Threads, a new microblogging platform centered around news and culture. I wanted to introduce Spark to Black journalists first because Black stories remain some of the least discussed and underreported stories in this country. It was incredible catching up with Roland Martin, Simone Sanders Townsend, meeting Omar Jimenez, Charles Latibouddiere, Garrison Hayes, and Black journalists from across the country. and getting the chance to put Spark directly in their hands. If we don't have the platforms and tools to amplify our voices, too many of those stories may never reach the people who need to hear them. Culture will always be a major part of Spark, but our conversations can't stop there. Spark is designed to help answer 5 questions at all times: who, what, when, where, and why. Whether the conversation is about politics, breaking news, culture, sports, entertainment, or global events, Spark is a place to stay informed, share your perspective, and move the conversation forward. The open alpha is available right now through the link on all my socials. Click the link, create your profile, and join us early. The beta is coming very, very soon, and this is only the beginning. Let's spark the conversation.
Okay. So yeah, it's been a lot going on. Let's
I'm here
go.
to tell you that you're not crazy. Why is it so quiet when it comes to Gary, Indiana being without power for 9 days? Right here in Georgia, like, why is no one talking about the governor's race? Why is it so quiet? Why is the Nolan Wells situation kind of like losing steam? Why are these lynchings that are happening across the country like not being reported on? Because it's done on purpose. X, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. They are not in the business of sharing news anymore. They're here to suppress it. They want you talking about relationships and sports and music and food and fashion and distracted from all the other things that are happening behind the scenes. That is one of the reasons why I made Spark. Citizen journalism is here, right? News creators are here. This is what Spark is for. You break the story. We have to tell our communities about our stories. It's available in Alpha right now. You can create a Spark account right now. I'm on Spark. Here's my profile. I'm talking about Gary, Indiana right now. This is not the only time you're going to hear me say it, but create a Spark account. Start sharing your stories about what's going on in your community, whether it's politics, news, cultural events, the environment, health, safety. News is whatever information is relevant to a community of people. So the things that happen in your neighborhood, the things that happen in your city, in your country, around the world are important, and that is news. So start building your community on Spark. Culture is always going to be a part of the conversation, but information is really important about how we get that out there. So come on over to Spark.
Okay, so we have that going on, and like I said, the topic that I was just thinking about is social media. It's starting to make people physically sick. You know what I'm saying? I've been resting, I've been rejuvenating, getting ready for our new version of Fanbase that's getting ready to drop. It was announced it's supposed to be the first, but again, this is the official statement. Instagram, you know what I'm saying, is planning to close. So y'all definitely want to download Spark. Okay. Um, New version is coming. For fan base, new version. And this was the statement. Um, that was made by Isaac. So yeah. So like I said, slow and steady wins the race. I know. I'm repeating myself. And make sure y'all go ahead and make sure y'all go ahead and check my link tree out while we waiting for fan base. These are black books, material cards. You could book me for energy readings. You could book me for energy work and different things like that right there. Avon, all these different things are resources if you are in need of money in the meantime. In between time, there's some surveys and you can take phone calls. Shout out to all my beautiful here. We just had the Invest Fest and the podcast summit, so upcoming events. So again, my link tree is here with all the information. Please make sure if you want to, my cash app is right there. Other than that, like I said, it's go time. You know what I'm saying? Um, so what's going on? What else is going on? Because like I said, I'm not gonna be here long. because every I totally get that people is not gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? I totally get it. I totally get it. But I'm not going nowhere. Scan the QR code and for my link tree, or scan the QR code in the corner for directly to Spark. This is my link tree, so make sure y'all go ahead and scan that. But our thoughts and information of the day. Um, I cover a lot of these news stories from Cleveland and different things like that over there on Spark. But yeah, these are some of the topics. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hey, listen, man, if you're an entrepreneur right now, I commend you. You know what I'm saying? Because we are in tough times. I just got a call that another restaurant shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and listen, we can play pretend all you want, but the reality is the reality. A lot of people are going through it right now financially. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do it for the gram, but the reality of it is a lot of us get hit in the chest. And right now is where you show and prove. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why our prices are the way that they are. We can gouge people, but for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather us do business for the long run than for us to do business one time. And then you go out of business because you can't afford to re-up. So, listen, God bless you guys. If you need anything, tap in, localprinting.com. And, yeah, let's keep pushing. Let's go.
Okay, that's available on my link tree as well. What else, Jules, I got to say before I get up on out of here? Um, I think we covered this story before. Let's see. Let's see.
I'm literally reading 3 books right now. I don't know what I got from where, but what I do know is that I'm not robbing and duplicating somebody's entire framework and making it my own. 100%. There's a video that I was talking about the 3 people that you need in your circle. And for me, I feel like I've created this based on experience, right? And I've been teaching for a while. You need 3 people: mentors, mentees, and peers, right? And I'm kind of discussing it. He says, sound like you got that advice from a book. This is my problem. Platforms promote knowledge that is typically found in a book as their own instead of encouraging our people to effing read. And then Donnie says, if you followed our platform, you know these are things we actually practice. We teach what we've done, and if ever a new concept, we tell our audience that we're in the process of that thing. And then he scales back, respect to you, Queen. This wisdom is found in multiple books. I'm not hating, just trying to encourage our people to read because numbers say we can't. And then you came back. We have a book club in our community. We read a new book that we teach from each month. Check it out. And he says, I'll check it out. I admit I didn't know you had one. And my response was, are you saying it sounds like I got this from a book? Or are you saying you know that I got this out of a book? If so, what book are you referring to? And so what if we got it in a book? You know what that means? We're reading. 100%. We're reading books, but we do such a great job of telling people. Like, I have so much information. Like you said, I'm a well of information at this point. I don't know what I got from where. I don't. Yeah, you read 1,000 books. You know I do. Like, yeah. And you read a bunch of books. I literally, I read so many books. Our community is begging me to slow down reading the books. I gave them a break this month. They're like, praise God, Donnie. I told them on Tuesday, but don't think we're back at it. We're back at it September 1st. I'm literally reading 3 books right now. I'm pulling and they're rereads, and well, one is a brand new book, but the other 2 are rereads that I'm using mostly as reference tools. I don't know what I got from where, but what I do know is that I'm not robbing and duplicating somebody's entire framework and making it my own. 100%.
So that was a good topic. That was David Shan and Donnie from Social Proof. They are a part of the fan base community, so definitely check them out. Again, we got to do better at this. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go, like I said, lay down. I've been having headaches and different things like that. So I literally been, I literally been taking it easy, just off the strength of the simple fact that waiting for this new fan base version to come up because I'm still going hard in the paint. I'm gonna still be here Saturday with any up type of updates, different news clips and still different news stories. So other than that, we are getting ready to go. But as we go, thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you download Spark. Make sure you come over and let's go.
Bravery is not the absence of fear, but the ability to overcome it. We stand for those who defy suppression, who speak out, and those who walk the road less traveled. Everyone deserves to be seen and their voices be heard. We're sparking a movement, growing a community of creators united by the desire for freedom, choice, equity, and ownership. At Fanbase, it's all for one and one for all. We support each other to guide, promote, and uplift you in a place where you can unapologetically be yourself. A place where your voice, ideas, and creativity are not just welcomed, but celebrated. We are Black founded, minority funded, and supported by a diverse, inclusive, powerful community that believes in the strength of authenticity and individual choice. Regardless of success or background, we welcome you. The marginalized, the underappreciated, the successful, the superstar. We're for all who seek a space to express themselves freely, where they are rewarded for being their authentic, true self. We transcend labels because only we have the right to define ourselves. We are built for the brave, the culture, the creators, and for the future where everyone has a power to shape their own destiny. Where all are empowered, voices are amplified, and freedom is embraced. For the first time, you have the chance to own the platform you helped make popular. It's a revolution. A movement in how we connect, create, and share. Everyone is a creator, and everyone has a fan base. Here, you can be you without limits.
So, like I said, come join us on Spark. I'm getting ready for fan base. I'm not going nowhere. Fan base investor. Thank y'all for joining me for this broadcast. Sometimes we should hear short, sometimes be long. These broadcasts are broadcast. These lives are all will be also broadcast in the audio room. So again, there's a lot of new things coming up. This my schedule has not changed. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just taking a little bit of a break and resting while I can. Um, until things get to popping. I'm doing these live shows and continuing to get the word out for y'all to come over to fan base, come over to Spark, and I'll see y'all in the next time. Thank you. Peace.